This is the Airfoil Labs brand new King Air 350. And in all my years of flight simming, I would tell you this. This is probably the most complete, most professional, study level aircraft that I have messed with. And it is just a remarkable creation. But what I really wanted to show you here is my brand new Realsimgear GNS530. This is a hardware device that I mounted into the panel of my flight sim cockpit here. Fits in there just perfectly. This is a real replication of the actual unit size. All of these switches and dials are functional. You can push buttons and get the effect you're looking for. So right now you're seeing a blank screen. Now I have installed in my flight simulator RealityXP gauges. I have the 430, no, I have the 530, which is what this is, and this GTN 750, Garmin Touch Navigation 750. But I have this hardware device from a company called Realsimgear, and it's just perfect for what I'm trying to do here. Now this Airfoil Labs King Air has the flight management system way down here. And that's very difficult for me to use in the first place. I'd much rather have something I'm familiar with. And in fact, most general aviation people have these things installed in their aircraft. Either that or a 430. So I can still have a lot of fun and fly this very complex airplane using this. Because as you see, there is no Garmin navigation system in here. But oh my God, is this ever beautiful. The shine on these surfaces and the detail, you can't imagine the detail and the amount of work that's gone into this. Every single thing you see here is functional. When I click on it, it makes noise, and when I select it, the functions work, honest to God, the way they should. I'll take a quick look at the overhead panel here. But really I want to show you, though, is how I get the RealityXP gauges into this device. Quick look outside. Isn't that a beautiful, beautiful thing? And the sounds in this thing are incredible. When you shut the engines off, you can listen to the descending whine of the engines as the propellers stop. You have to have this airplane. There's no doubt about it. But when you get the airplane, get the gauge. $400 for that unit, and it's worth every dime. Okay, let's get this RealityXP gauge in here. So I go to plugins, go to RealityXP GNS, go down here, and I want the pop-out window. Show window, show pop-out window. And this pop-out window is not a pop-out window because I can't move it. So I'm going to hit it again, and now it is a pop-out window. You see, I can move it. So that's what you have to do. You got to create this pop-out window of your RealityXP gauge. Then what you do is you resize it. You get it as big as you can on the screen. And I have a 39-inch TV here. And now you grab it by the top bar and you pull it down, and as you can see, it's going into my second monitor here. This device is brilliantly conceived and manufactured. The guy that manufactures this does it with a 3D printer. And all these little component parts are fabricated by him. He purchases these switches. He purchases these little buttons and assembles it. He creates a printed circuit behind this thing to do what you're seeing here. So watch this. This is using the Garmin 530 trainer that really is the basis of the Garmin 530 trainer and using the computers. All the buttons work. Select approach. Just there are the approaches. It works exactly like you want it to work. Flight plan, VNav, message, OBS, CDI, VLOC. Here is the COM switch, switching from one to the other. You see a change there? And when I use the dial down here, the numbers change. Is that perfect? Move it to the top. Everything works. So now you can fly this airplane, and then if you take your iPad mini, this is really neat. I take my iPad mini, I put in my passcode here to open the thing. And I have ForeFlight installed on it. There's ForeFlight. Now when I want to get ForeFlight connected to my X-plane, I go up here into X-plane settings, go over here to network, go over here to iPhone, iPad, external apps, click broadcast to all apps on the network. Then I go to devices, and you can see this device is connected to this. So now when I go to maps, there's my little blue blinking dot, which is the position of my aircraft. This is at KBIV, West Michigan Regional Airport. So there I have my moving map, perfect situational awareness. Put it right there. Give me my map here. Let's see, message. See, I gotta be out of here first. There we go. I'll go to flight plan. I'll go to, hold that clear key in for a second. And there I am at my map. I'll turn this off so you can see it better. And if I want to increase the range or decrease the range, that button does it. This works just like the real deal. I'll go to the next page in that chapter. And the next. This would be traffic. These are the obstacles, presumably towers. Here are the radio frequencies. Is that convenient? There's the diagnostic satellites. I just think it's fantastic. So, there's no reason why you can't have a blast getting as detailed and as serious and as study-like as you want to be with this. Or you can keep it simple, keep it fun, and this company has designed in all these different icons to let you manipulate this experience the way you want. You can start it in cold and dark mode. You can have the thing set up so that you are in a before start mode or before takeoff mode. These are cameras. This is weight and balance, and then we got a whole lot of settings and things you can do here, and it's just an incredible machine. So that's the best I can do for you in terms of introducing you to probably the most complete, comprehensive, technically advanced thing that I have going for me in my flight simulator, which is Crashed 150. I'll give you a quick look at it from the external side. One more look at the outside. Gorgeous, gorgeous model. Listen to this. Shut off. I have no other aircraft that sounds like this. This is truly advanced stuff. These props are slowing. If you've ever been out in an airport where you've seen one of these shut down, this is exactly what it sounds like. Look at the animation. There's nothing like it. And we got sound effects in here. There are, according to the literature, some 900 plus sound wave files in this aircraft model. So you'll hear every nuance that is possible. So anyway, that's my intro to this great aircraft here. A little trip around my simulator. Pull this off my mount. And you can see here, I have a little table for my convenience to put my mouse on, my keyboard. I have Oculus Rift in here for virtual reality. I've got a 8-switch autopilot panel that is very convenient. I don't have to use the mouse to perform those functions. Of course, this is beautiful with ForeFlight. You can do anything with that, flight plans and all that. I have a SciTech yoke in here with a quadrant that is set up for twin operation, although I do fly a lot of singles. Pro pedals. When I bought this crashed airplane fuselage, I cut it in half. Didn't have any doors on it. Didn't have any seats. It was just a fuselage laying on its side in a hangar for about 5 years. So I bought the thing, cleaned it up, cut it up, bought doors from Alaska on eBay. So it's just a shell, but it does give you the sense that you're flying an airplane because it is an enclosure. They have it mounted on a cradle so I can push it around. I've got a very powerful PC with a very high powerful graphics card in it. So it is really up to the task, and I can fly this thing in virtual reality. I did it last night and there's no frame rate problem or anything with it. And when you're in VR in this King Air 350, you're in a complex machine. It's a wonderful addition to my flight simulating experience. I highly recommend you go out and look for a crashed airplane and then do what I did. Cut it in half right here into two sections, a top and a bottom, and then hold the thing together with clecos. Here are the clecos. So I hope this has been valuable for you in terms of an advanced home-based cockpit flight simulator using X-Plane 11.3.